From midnight tonight, all interstate mine workers, except those considered critical to operations, will be banned from flying into Queensland to reduce the risk of coronavirus. But the state's coal regions want further restrictions, also limiting movement of miners from within Queensland.
While airlines have been grounded and whole industries halted around the country, it's business as usual in central Queensland. The Isaac region in the Bowen Basin has 26 active coal mines. The normal population is 22,000 people, but an additional 10,000 travel in and out for work. However, from midnight tonight, all non-critical interstate workers must decide whether to stay in Queensland or at home. The local council has welcomed the restrictions, but wants all critical workers, including Queenslanders, to stay locally until the pandemic has eased.
We really just need to see out this storm together, and I think we can do that best by, again, just stopping those mass movements.
Moranbah GP Mags Swenson says the 16-bed hospital couldn't cope with an outbreak.
I do know that when we have influenza, we have a very big season here, whole crews go down, which is why it worries me that the production hasn't slowed with the coal mines.
And she's worried local cases could get overlooked.
We don't have enough ICU beds. If that spike happens and everybody happens at the same time, why would anybody come fly out and grab somebody here?
But the Health Minister says, like all patients, rural cases will be assessed based on need.
We will make sure that every single Queenslander gets that treatment.
One Moranbah motel has seen more long-stay bookings.
I've got a couple for the long term, 3 to 4 months.
The Department of Natural Resources, Mines and Energy says it's not yet received any notification that coal production has been affected by the coronavirus pandemic. But it says if it is, power stations have stockpiles of coal.
The Queensland Resources Council says companies are figuring out how to produce the same amount of coal with fewer people.
But we are doing all we can to maintain production levels because we are deemed an essential industry and therefore very important that we keep operating.
But the union says if mines continue at the ordinary level of production, workers are being put at risk.
The risk is that COVID-19 comes into their workplace, into their camp or into their travel arrangements, and they're going to be stopped anyway.
The communities at the coalface are trying to protect their residents and their workers. Jemima Burt, ABC News, Moranbah.